Hi, it's Sarah here from Crafting and Stamping, and I'm back with another quick tip. And my tip today is in relation to these gorgeous papers, the Zoo Crew DSP, and I think I might be missing one. Grab the other one, there we go. And we've been concentrating very much on this side of the paper with the cute little animals, but today I'm going to have a little look at this other side of the paper, because these, as I've said, make great backgrounds. But the other thing that you can do with them is add a bit of colour to them if you wish to do so. So just a few tips today on different ways that we can add some colour to them. So if we take something like this one, then we could actually colour it in. So we can choose to add some colour depending on what we're using. We can colour these in, and you don't have to stay in the lines too much. If you go over, because it's a black background, it's not really going to hurt too much. And then we've got this little paper here that has got the beautiful little flowers on it. Now I'm actually going to use this one for my card today. Let me bring this in. I've already started with this, and let me just show you another little tip, because don't waste time colouring where it's going to be covered up. So I've already prepped my little piece that's going to go in here. So we've got some card front layers here. These are going to layer up together. And I've just added that very fine border of black just to help set off this against the Pop of Pool Party. And let me move that out of the way. That's for another one, which I'll come back to in a minute. And what I did was just pop this on, sort of dry fit it as it were, and I've coloured, and I just pulled it down a little bit to colour below where I was going, above where I was going. And so now I just need to finish this off, and all I need to do with this particular one is just use little circles of colour. I'm not going to do the leaves. Again, that's a personal choice, so you decide whether you want to colour your leaves or not. But I am just colouring the flower because I'm essentially doing it to match the flower of my little hippo. I've fussy cut out the hippo, but of course, as you've seen, we've got different dies, or hopefully you've seen, we've got different dies that will cut out various of the animals. So I'm just going to quickly finish this off. So if you didn't catch my online workshop, I gave ideas there. If you don't want to be bothered with fussy cutting, then use some of the ideas that I gave in the online workshop. You could punch out, or as I did on Monday, you can die cut out, or you can use shape dies to die cut out. So, but I've fussy cut this one, and as you can see, it's fairly quick to just colour in, because I'm not having to colour every flower on the sheet. There's no, like I say, no point in colouring those ones that are going to be hidden behind the panel. And I'm then just going to very quickly show you another way that we can use pens for colouring. But the other thing that we can do, and I do this, I prefer to do this with this sort of mat. That's not what I'm after the ink pad. So I'm using my Pool Party again, because this is going to go as an insert, and I'm just getting my blending brush and just going to lightly blend over here and colour this. And because I'm working on my silicone sheet, I'll be able to just rinse this off under the tap later. So that is going to go on my insert for this card. So I'd leave it just a few minutes to dry, because the ink may go on with a certain density that actually does make it a little bit soggy. So I'd give that a bit of time to dry. So like I say, these papers are great in black and white, but also for adding a little bit of colour. So all I now need to do is layer these up. And of course you can just pick whatever colours you've got in your stash that go with the project, however works best for you. So I'm going to pop that onto there. And like I say, I've just got that little bit of black to give it a little pop, to just sort of set it off against the pool party. And you can see I've actually even got a little mark on my card here, and I just wanted to show it's not going to matter because I'm going to cover it up. So if you have got a mark on your card, you've accidentally marked it in some way, make that the front of your card and cover it. You know, don't waste DSP. Don't waste card, should I say. So I'm going to pop these up. And like I say, I've fussy cut out this DSP. This DSP is just so versatile. It really is, in terms of what you can do with the animals, with the fact that these are black and white papers on the other side, so you can add your own pop of colour to them. And I'll just stand up, and like I say, I could have coloured the leaves, but I don't want to add too many colours, so that's why I'm doing it this way. I'm going to grab my mini dimensionals and pop them in a few of these areas that are going to just stick out a little bit more. I could use a couple of larger dimensionals. That should be fine. So like I say, that bit of sponged, brushed DSP is going to go on my insert, but I'm going to pop my little hippo on like that. And this is kind of a different way around from my online workshop card that I did, where we'd still got a black background, but I stamped the sentiment below. I could have done that here, but I decided to add another white bit here. So like I say, have a look at these DSPs. Like, as I say, you can colour these in so many ways on the black and white sides, with the blending brush, with a sponge, with a brayer, with pens, with crayons, with blends, whatever medium you prefer. And it makes a great background for your card. It just adds that little bit of extra detail. I'll pop together the insert, that'll go in there. So I hope that this has given you some more ideas for being able to use these papers. Please do subscribe to my channel below to see a quick tip every Friday and a quick card every Monday. Thanks for stopping by.